Do you need another fob for your Lexus vehicle? I'm Mike with Tom's Key Company. I want to show you how easy it is to use Tom's Car Key Programmer to make another fob for your Lexus vehicle. Come visit us at tomskey.com, find your vehicle make, model, and year, order the keys or fobs that you need, and we'll ship it all out to you. It's super easy and saves tons of money. Just check out the comments and see what other people have had to say. Be sure to stick around to the end where I show you something really important about your emergency key blade that you don't want to forget when you get a new key or fob made for your vehicle. Let's get inside the vehicle. It's raining out here. Okay, to find your OBD2 port, come near the gas and brake pedal, look around until you find it, and plug in the cable. On some vehicles there may be a little panel or a little opening that you have to open for it, but most it's right down here. Now look around. You'll need the blinking red light, often located on the dashboard, sometimes over here on the console, occasionally up above. But you see it right there. Alright, we're going to take Tom's Car Key Programmer model TSL2 and plug it in. As it plugs in, there's three lights. You want to pay attention to the Bluetooth light, which right now is red. Now you can use this app on your own phone, but it can be a little bit of a pain to make the Bluetooth connection. So we're including an old used phone with the app already pre-installed and connected. So we're going to open the app, and this is just to make it easy on the rental. Now you see it's already turned blue, so that has made the connection, and this phone already has been paired. If it doesn't turn blue right away, you would need to go into settings and into Bluetooth. You might need to come in here to Bluetooth settings, get the device connected, and play around a little bit to get the Bluetooth signal paired. If you're using it on your own phone, you'll need to go through an activation procedure to activate this serial number with the particular phone that's being used. But that's already been done on any rental units that we send out the programmer with the phone. So with this connected, we've got our existing key fob right here. I put a tile key finder on it to make it easy to know which one it is. If you want to protect your investment, pick one of these guys up too from our website. That pairs to your smartphone. You can always find your keys, and you can also find your smartphone by pushing on the button here, and it'll ring your phone. So this one works. And we'll start the engine here. All right, engine works. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn this off. Now here's the new one. This is an aftermarket fob. See, none of the buttons work. Okay, so let's proceed with our programming. Okay, I'm gonna come into immobilization here, and we're gonna go to a smart key system. Now before I proceed with this, I need to turn the vehicle on, but not start the engine. So I'm not pushing the brake, and I'm gonna push the start button. And the dashboard lights up over here. This light has turned on orange. Pushed it a second time now, and you see everything's lit up on the dashboard. So that's where we want to be. The engine is not running, but the dashboard's lit up. It's communicating now. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to work my way through from Prox 1 up through Prox 5. So each of these it's going to try to connect. You may hear a very faint click come out of the programmer. Failed to connect on Prox 1, no problem. We're going to come to number 2. Okay, and number 3. There we go. So Prox 3 is the correct one for this 2010 Lexus LX570. Now, you can erase smart keys, so if you've lost smart keys, you can go through an erase procedure. That's entirely optional. We're going to go ahead and erase all lost keys. So that's the second button here. Now, you need one working key in order to program more keys using Tom's Car Key Programmer. So that's important. I also want to caution you, stay away from these other buttons, resetting the system, programming the ECU. We don't want to mess anything up with the vehicle computer. So be warned about that. Erasing lost smart keys. So this will erase all keys except for the one in my hand. If you've got 2 keys, but maybe there's a third or fourth that have been lost, you can still use it. Just know that you're going to have to add back in each of the keys to the vehicle. Or, like this vehicle owner, they've only had 1 key for it, bought it used, it came with 1 key fob. So we don't know where the other one is, so let's go ahead and erase. Okay, use a program smart key to touch the start stop button. So we're going to take our working one, touch the button, and there's a very faint beep in the background, and it says successfully erase. Okay, now that we've erased all lost keys, this one's the only one that works for the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and add smart keys in. So it's communicating. Use a program smart key to contact the start stop button. So it just beeped. And now it changed. Look closely. Use a new key to contact the start stop button. Here's the new one. It just beeped. Notice the security light flashed on solid, and this said programming success. Okay, so we're done. We're going to disconnect the programmer. We'll remove the cable, and now let's check them. First, I'm going to turn the engine off. Now with the engine off, okay, we've got our working one. See, it locks the door. Notice it turned on the red security light there for a moment, and unlocks. Okay, now let's try the new one. Here's the new one. Locks the doors. Unlocks. And now let's check our alarm. Okay, it beeps. All right, so the second thing we need to do, we need to check that it actually starts the engine. Now you want to be a little bit cautious as you do this because these are proximity keys. So you got to make sure the keys are far enough away from the vehicle that the engine doesn't start. I also want to point out on this phone that we sent, if you would, go ahead and power it off before you ship it back to us. And that'll just save the battery so it's ready for the next person. So I'm going to step out of the car and I'm going to set both of these keys outside the car a little bit away from the vehicle and make sure they're far enough away that the engine won't start. Okay, both key fobs are out of the vehicle. If I push this, we get a key not detected on the screen. With that, I know my keys are far enough from the vehicle. Here's the original working key with our tile key finder. Brake pedal, push the start button, and the engine fires up. Everything's good. Okay, we're turning it off. Now let's get the new one. Light turned on when I hit the brake pedal. And the engine fires up. Beautiful. Now, I want to give you a little heads up about these aftermarket key fobs. They're usually around $100 or $150 less expensive than the OEM ones, the original equipment manufacturer ones from Lexus or Toyota or whoever the vehicle is. Many of them work with the proximity feature. Some do not. We haven't tested all those, so we want to caution you that choosing the aftermarket ones, they're great quality, they do well, but on some vehicles, that proximity feature won't work. What I mean by that proximity feature is that if this is in my pocket or my purse, I walk up, I can put my hand back, sometimes you push a button and open the door. In the case of this vehicle, I can push this button and it locks the door. So just be cautioned on that. If you really need that proximity feature, make sure you order the OEM one. If the OEM model is not listed on our website, let us know. We can order those in. A lot of people opt for the aftermarket, and many of them do work with this. You may consider if you need to spend that extra $100 or $150 to get the OEM one. Those are the ones with the logo that came from Toyota. Now, remember, after you've programmed a new fob, you want to make sure you cut this emergency blade. You're going to use that if the battery of your fob ever dies and your car's locked, you can't get into it. You need this blade so you can put it in the door, unlock the door, and get into the vehicle. And then even if this is dead, you can actually just hold it up against the start button to allow you to start the vehicle. At Tom's Key Company, we have a service that we think is pretty awesome, and that's our Key by Photo key cutting service. So you can add that to your order, and then you'll simply take 3 photos from right above, submit that in through the upload link after you process your order, and before we ship your order, we'll cut your emergency key blade so it arrives cut and ready to go for your vehicle. That's it. That's how easy it is to use Tom's Car Key Programmer, model TSL2, to make new key fobs for your Lexus vehicle. So if you rent this, you try making a fob and it just doesn't work, no worries. We provide customer support. If we still can't get it working for you, we have our full money back guarantee. You ship everything back and we'll refund all your money. So please remember to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, let others know about your experience. We look forward to helping you save a ton of money over the cost car dealerships charge for new fobs and keys for your vehicle. We have lots of makes and models available, so come visit us at tomskey.com.